Have you ever thought about all the activities you do in your daily life, such as turning on your TV, washing your hands, turning on the stove, or even playing video games? Well, did you know that all these activities cause CO2 emissions? Yes, it does. So if we want to live in a better environment, in a better place, we need to really think about our activities that we do that causes the CO2 emissions. So how can we do this? Well, we could start off by using less transportation that gives off a lot of CO2 or burns off fossil fuels. And we can use or think of more renewable resources that does not harm the air. And we could put more effort into going green or recycling and such. So first, we need to become aware of the importance of how important it is, how important our activities is in daily lives. So because all things come with a consequence. And we drive cars, and cars take us to places, but it releases CO2 emissions, and we manufacture goods, but as we manufacture goods, there's more CO2 coming out into that disperses in our air and pollutes it. So you see, we must become aware of the anthropogenic activities we do and how it affects our environment. Bill McKibben from the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists reports that a lot of the people make the mistake of focusing on talking about how we could make green jobs and clean energy. And instead of doing the walk or doing the talk, we need to do the walk. So basically what McKibben is saying is that we need to stop talking and do the walking. So let's start to think about our daily activities and keep in mind of what we can do differently every day that can reduce releasing more CO2 emissions. Next, we should be more considerate on mitigation strategies to reduce our usage of emitting more CO2 in the air. So we need to find cleaner resources. Yes, we do. And some alternative things we can do is invest in more renewable energy and energy efficient technology. So Evan Mills from Bulletin of Atomic Scientists states that procrastination makes a riskier future. So the more we continue to use and rely on the technology that emits a lot of CO2, the more we're just going to do harm to our environment. And instead of driving your car, let's think about why not, find a substitute of maybe instead of driving your car, why don't you just bike or walk? So let's think of a better substitute to getting around. Joshua Sanford reports from the Government Choices and Innovation Fundings that a huge amount of money has been spent by the government and private entities to develop technology and promote the usage of green technology. And this really helps encourage the community to use green technology, to give them more access to really make a choice of if they really want to emit more CO2 in the air by using their cars, or actually make a difference by actually just being healthy and renting a bike out and not emitting CO2 in the air. So let's be more aware about our anthropogenic energies and the consequences of it, and then let's try to find a better resource that emits less CO2 in the air, and let's take advantage of what the government gives us, the green technology, and what good usage we can make out of it. So if you want to live in a better environment, remind yourself about the anthropogenic activities that you do daily and how we can how that affects the environment, and think about the alternative ways you could do to get around instead of using your car or anything that emits more CO2 into the air and harms us. And let's really take advantage of what the government has given us, because hey, the government spent a lot of money to do this for us. So get up and think about it. How can you make a difference every day? And it really starts by your choice. So how can you make a difference? Thank you.